They turn around to still come with the back.
So yeah, Final Fantasy IX, joined by Sam and Ian. How you doing, guys?
I'm doing good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and I told you guys I spent some time collecting some summon cards. Like.
Yes, you've been actually playing the card game.
Yeah. I got a couple of Fenrirs, they're not particularly good. That arc there has arrows everywhere.
Oh yeah, you don't fuck with Ark.
No. And you're back at the posh place again.
Yep. That's where the card tournament. I have 3 Bahamuts, 3 Leviathans, 2 Odins.
Oh, look at that commoner over there playing with his cards.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and save your worthless lives. You're welcome.
Look at commoner. I bet his cards are printed on.
Oh, I had to momentarily. I had to momentarily unequip Freya's ultimate weapon to give her the Holy Lance to teach her the Dragon Crest move. That's the kill dragons move, I think, because it does 9,999 damage. Yeah. But rest assured, as soon as she'd learned it, I stuck her right back with the ultimate. Everyone except Vivi at this point has their ultimate weapon in the party. And
Vivi and Amaranth are found in Memorium.
Yeah, and Vivi's. Still playing Final Fantasy again. This may be the last one.
Sorry, so you're not. Nicole just woke up.
It's alright.
She doesn't like being woken up.
Well, no
How
one
are you doing,
does.
Sam?
Yeah. So is Seb here to ask silly Final Fanta chat? Are you still doing that whole thing where you said that where you keep thinking that Fanta is Nazi juice?
Well, apparently it is, according to Seb.
Yeah, Seb. Yeah, but it's Seb, so I don't. So you got to take it with a grain of salt.
It annoys me when people say a tin of Fanta. Does anybody say that?
Yeah, up here. Yeah, up here. They basically up here. Liz refers to them as tins.
Oh. I've literally never heard that.
Nor did I till I moved up here, but it's a thing apparently. Apparently, no one else in the world calls soda cans tins at all. Apparently, and
well, I don't know about that, but I've never heard it.
Everybody calls them tins.
Who?
Like everyone.
I've never heard it until I came up. I came up to live with you, and apparently no one else has. So I'm wondering if it's literally a Scottish thing. Is it a Scottish thing?
It must be. I thought everybody did it.
No one. Literally, you are the first person I've ever met to actually refer to cans as tins, since tins are made of aluminum.
So are cans.
Grandpa comes from Glasgow and says it's so maybe it's a Scottish thing.
Right.
Okay. Spoken
like,
from.
See, in the States, depending on what you're drinking, like at the bar, you'll get tins of beer rather than cans.
I did see a thing of Theresa May today
So,
where it showed what she actually, a cartoon of it that Liz thought was funny, where it shows her failing miserably and everyone's leaving the house. I mean, I've tried so hard to explain to Scots, but they can't understand it, so I've hired Mel Gibson to explain it in their language. While she's coughing herself to death and going, "What a great day to be alive!"
Here they go. Oh, I forgot to take off the speed. But reinforcements!
guess. Isn't it funny that you kept quiet about this and went, let's go to war on our own, and suddenly Lindblom and Alexandria are both turning up?
Yeah.
If you do go back to Lindblom, funny enough, you can catch Tantalus sneaking out.
Yeah. Why? How did he know to show up here? Probably because of Baku. He loves big showdowns. And let's lose those dragons.
The Nova Dragon is the next boss. Baku.
General Beatrix, our ship is going to burst. Do not fret. Do not fret. Your captain is about to enter Valhalla. You are a Pluto Knight. Now act like one. We all know you came along because you were very sick about Captain Rimmer. Did you say something? Red Rose.
Sorry, guys.
It's alright.
Run a tantrum.
Red Rose, could it
because
be...
Liz has left the room.
Oh. Could it be Beatrix? Quite a woman you fell in love with. You're one to talk. Wait a minute, Rimmer, what? Wait a minute, Rimmer, what did you mean by that? Alright, let's burst through.
Nicole. Oh, Nicole. You have the voice of an angel, a horrible voice. Come here. I will give you on thunderous applause.
Airships.
Kiss your face.
Alright, let's kill this dragon. I want to go to a shop for an aluminium of coke. Stole dragon wrist. I stole his wrist.
Coca-Cola energy drink. I don't all I have to ask is why.
Let's see. I want to go to a shop and ask for an aluminium of coke. Go do it. I saw a Mars energy bar today. Yeah, we have them around where I live.
No, but did we see Malcolm McDowell nearby?
Dragon to dragon.
No, I didn't see him around. But I'll keep my eyes open.
A Twix and a pepperoni.
Dipped in chocolate.
Get out of that bag or up. No.
Malcolm McDowell is going from primary school to primary school to solicit a role in school nativity plays.
Is this so? No, it's so he can raid their tuck shops. I haven't seen a 1p mix since I was alive.
Give me all your dime bars.
Oh god, I miss the old dime bars. Remember when they were just called Dame?
Oh! Ugh. Luckily, Roshi has auto life.
Okay, I'll look into it. We don't think either one's hurting. Any one of them are hurting at this point. I think even the cardboard one isn't stuffed. Nicole, come here. No.
He bought a whole container of 1p chews and sold them for 2p each.
Surely he's a marketing genius.
Are they called dimes and not dames now because it was considered sexist? I don't know, is the answer.
I think they did it because to them it sounded cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when they changed it. Or
Let's try Meteor. Let's see how much you got left.
Oh, you're fighting a dragon with a gun for a nose.
Huh.
Yeah. Dragons with guns for noses are fine, normal.
Not here, then, not.
Great dragon races.
I haven't cast Kuraga just in case this... Well... Never mind.
Now I'm off to the Anthony Hopkins. I'm off to the corner shop to eat a dame.
Now, I'm off to the corner shop to eat a dame.
Why is Meteor so shit?
Now, what did Merciless
I was
make
gonna
in the
revive
sound
Dr.
that you
Girlfriend, but...
say?
So basically you're fighting a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Basically.
Bloody gun-nosed dragons coming over here, taking our jobs and our women and acting like they own the place.
Oh God.
I'm sure real
Ian's
life
gone full
meteors do
UKIP.
more damage than meteors in fiction. Ah! Luna has finally mastered Auto, the dragon ability. She is now truly, like, a master dragon knight. Is no problem. I warp in from outside before. I guess this is the only way to exit anyway. We find same magic field outside when we come back. I warp in when I step into magic field outside. Alright, I guess it's no use worrying. Taking your women, I'd like to see that.
They have their ways.
Whatever you
Apparently,
think of
people
the finale of Game of Thrones, that one shot where Daenerys has the dragon wings spread out behind her was badass.
It was, yeah.
Oh, good lord, to think of that scene after a better build-up.
Well, dragons do take women.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
Off.
That's why we send, like, the bravest knights after them.
What's wrong, Rosie? Did someone just call my name? No. That's weird. Maybe you're just hearing things. I don't think so. You hear that? I hear nothing. Rosie, can you hear me? Garland? I am your father. I am speaking only to you. Garland, what is this place? Memoria, a place of memories. Memories? Did the dragon burn the Iron Throne because it was the pursuit of power that drove her mad and ultimately killed her? Or just because it was covered in knives and he saw one in her? He's either very clever or not clever at all. Memories? Yes, your memories brought forth this place. Here you shall witness the entire truth. You have no choice. Now go. What are you talking about? I came here looking for booty. Damn. Roshi, what's going on? I hate how it cuts short my sentences. Dumb animal or clever metaphor maker. I prefer to think the latter. You all heard me talking, right? Looks like I was the only one who heard him. I was just talking to Garland. He told me that our memories created this place. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
Let's shock him.
I guess we'll just have to move forward.
Oh, it's insane. There's no clip. There's no hiding that.
Who would you say that Malcolm McDowell's greatest rival is?
I don't know.
I mean, because I'm thinking one of them could be Tim Curry.
Yeah, in a way. Oh yeah, you can return to the Invincible anytime you want.
I mean, Seb,
Well, I just noticed you can even switch Zidane out.
who else will do it? Who else will do literally any role offered? Now, Tim Curry has high.
Yeah. Who else will do literally any role offered? Who else appears in a lot of crap, but is Nicolas Cage?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Nicolas Cage will take anything.
He doesn't mind doing
Cage.
I like bringing movies.
I am the ghost of a card master long departed. Are you
Well,
challenging me to a card game? I'm going to challenge him to a card game. Good, let's play. It's time to do.
Time to duel with a long dead fellow.
And let's have a look at my ace hand.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say Nicolas Cage because except Nicolas Cage doesn't accept any payment. He just likes doing it because he hasn't got anything better to do with his time.
Ah, Alexander. Meet Ifrit. The Invincible, eh?
Yeah, Billy D. Williams isn't snobbish about what he appears in, but improves everything he touches. Malcolm McDowell can't save the unsavable.
Your hand is asexual.
Oh yeah, Billy D. Williams. Hey buddy, why are you so mad? Come on, chill out.
What about a Hades card?
Get out of here, you pirates. Well, here's the thing. Billy D. Williams is cool.
Oh, look at that. He
Perfect.
thinks that Malcolm McDowell is just desperate for money so he can go piss it up a wall in a casino.
Oh, and I got a perfect, which means I win all 5 of his cards. Alexander.
All of his cards.
Hades, although it's a shit
The
version.
Invincible.
Another Invincible, and another Hades. Oh, select one to discard.
Don't you have to fight him at one point?
Yeah, I should
Billy D.
curate
Williams.
my collection a bit.
Yeah. Billy D. Williams played himself in an episode of Lost.
Yeah.
He wasn't on the island though. That would have been great. Yeah, that's true. He also played Lando Calrissian in the Lego movie, and he also played Two-Face in the Batman Lego movie. And he's going to play and he's playing Lando again. He played Two-Face in the Lego Batman movie. The Batman Lego movie. Yes, he did. Yeah, a role that he was meant to play a long time ago. Before Warner Brothers decided to go a different route and say, "Oh no, we want to revamp the franchise and get Joel Schumacher to direct the new Batman film and basically replace everyone that's already been casted."
Oh, even the random battles here are pretty damn tough. This is actually a great grinding spot.
If someone played Prince in a movie, would that actor be the Prince that was promised? Prince would probably sue them for copyrights from Beyond the Grave.
Yeah.
Prince and his inability to speak loud outside of a microphone. Louder, Prince, we can't hear you. You win.
Oh, remember that Animaniacs joke involving Prince?
Yes.
Right, physical attacks ain't gonna do much for this guy. So, let's use the Dragon's Crest. At this point, for Freya, the Dragon's Quest is just a guaranteed 9,999 damage.
Just remember, we have to live in a world where they made a Star Wars game that was basically a dancing game on the Xbox.
Yeah.
While I was downtown, I found a copy of Knights of the Old Republic 2 on the Xbox.
Really?
Unfortunately, I didn't have the money to grab it at the time. So,
Does anyone remember a Star Wars RPG called Yoda Stories?
I do not.
No. I'm afraid that one was just slipped us by, sir.
I'm not surprised. It was crap. It was basically a Legend of Zelda clone on the Game Boy.
Right.
That's pretty much all there is to it, and involved Yoda somehow. Except, no, you don't play him.
Well, why would you? Why would you play Yoda?
Wasn't Star Wars Stories that one with a really shitty Yoda in? Possibly. Because the one I remember is for the original Game Boy. And apparently it was so bad.
You know what? Should I turn... Like, for the sake of the story, I'm going to turn on safe travel.
Okay.
We'll just fight the bosses. That's not cheating, or is that cheating? What do you reckon?
No. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would not... At this point in time, I wouldn't be mad at you if you just use the guaranteed 999 thing for some grinding, because you are going to be fighting a lot of bosses here.
Right, okay, we'll do that for a few minutes then.
Remember when Yoda was in Soul Calibur?
Yes, I remember when Yoda was in Soul Calibur 4, and Vader was also in Soul Calibur 4.
And Starkiller.
A Chimera.
Speaking of Ollie, while I was in town today, I ran into a copy of Soul Calibur 2 with Link in.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, that's got to be the best guest appearance ever.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very natural.
Yeah.
Ah, the tower.
The
Does
tower.
that give him a...
I don't know.
Well, no, it doesn't give him a new ability, and it's weaker than the Ultimate Weapon, because of course it is.
I mean, out of all the guest appearances in Soul Calibur, Link was by far the best.
Well, you've got to remember that it started with it started oddly enough with Soul Calibur 2. When I mean, if you get the Xbox 360 or the PS3 version of Soul Calibur 2 or HD Online, you don't get Link, but you get Heihachi and Spawn.
Yeah, but they weren't as good as Link.
Heihachi worked by proxy of the fact that Soul Calibur technically is just Tekken with swords, so it kind of worked-ish, just not as well as you'd like it to.
I mean, Spawn had no business being there.
Yeah, Spawn is probably apparently going to be in. He's been leaked for Mortal Kombat 11,
which I think is the better way to go.
It works
hey guys, bye guys.
How Spawn works as a character.
Yeah.
To be honest, speaking of Spawn, one of my hey Zamzam. I mean, one of my favourite games on the Dreamcast, oddly enough, was Spawn in the Demon's Hand. Strange game, but I couldn't stop playing it.
Yeah. Does anyone remember the Spawn movie?
Yes, and I love the fact that he had a basic way to stop women kicking him in the crotch. It was genius.
Yeah. I mean, I don't care what anyone says.
She goes to kick him in the dick, and then suddenly, like his crotch skull thing comes off and bites her in the leg.
Yeah.
I love that movie too.
Yeah. I mean, I like the clown in it.
Oh yeah, clown is just brilliant. He's like Pennywise if Pennywise was like, an accountant.
And if he let himself go.
Oh god, yeah. I mean, let's face it, he's the kind of person who eats trash.
Yeah. Get away from me, you fudge-packing midget.
I just love the fact that how fat he is. This may just be me, but one bit so I can't stop laughing at is because of how morbidly obese he is. He can't just kick with his leg. He has to use his whole body just to motion his leg to kick someone. So when he has that guy on the floor and kicks him in the gut, he's literally using his whole body to move his leg to boot him in the gut. And I just find that hilarious. Also the fact that you have that really dramatic scene where Spawn's wife dies, and you have that thing, then suddenly it's clearly Clown, but he's going overboard with it.
And there's that bit where he starts doing that cheerleader dance.
Yeah.
Spawny, he's our man. If he can do it, no one can. Yay, Spawny. S to the B to the A to the on. S to the B to the A to the on. Go Spawny, go Spawny. Then he gets dragged down to hell.
Since I've got nothing to equip Zidane with that would help, well, that has an ability, he can optimize his equipment.
Pennywise, if he was a count. Pennywisest. Pennywiser. Pennywise, if he was the world famous philosopher. Pennywisest. Oh god, Clown was just brilliant.
Yeah, that's got to be my favourite interpretation of him.
To be fair, the video game version of him for Spawn in the Demon's Hand on the Dreamcast wasn't that much different. I mean, every time you picked a character, they had their own little speech thing as soon as you got into the battle. And I just loved his personality in general because his weapons were all stupid. And he could transform into the Violator.
Is stealing a thing that would benefit me here?
Not really anymore, no.
Nah, I'll get rid of Bandit then.
What's the matter? Everybody loves Clown.
Yeah. Have you seen the cartoon?
No.
Master Thief.
I mean, that's okay if it kind of stays true to the comics and it has that really dark tone about it. That's one good thing about it.
My problem with Spawn overall is that Todd McFarlane is not that creative, and a lot of the characters he has were really created by other people.
And
really, all he's interested in is marketing Spawn rather than actually making Spawn comics.
Right. So, is it a priority to be immune to petrification here, would you say?
I would say having any of the... prioritise being able to see and, things that won't kill you instantly. Like, I would equip the body temp purely because you'll be fighting Malorus at some point, and I'm not sure if she uses the mustard bomb move, which can inflict you with body temp, with burning, which can kill you instantly, so,
Yeah, I've got body temp on. I've got auto haste and auto life. I like those, but if I needed immunity badly, I would probably sacrifice auto haste. Because I think I'm pretty sure Dr. Girlfriend knows haste.
Oh yeah.
So for now I'll sacrifice auto haste to give him insomniac.
And keep in mind that most of what Todd created editions of Spawn, including one that is just Spawn if he was a knight.
Yeah, I remember one
Dark
where he was,
Ages Spawn.
I remember one where he was just simply Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah.
So Zidane is Roshi is immune to sleep, darkness, petrification, stop. He has the body temp on. I think that's all he can be immune to. Oh,
all right.
Can I spare 5 for confusion? I mean, I could get rid of level up, but that would make grinding longer.
Yeah. I remember one where Spawn was a pirate.
Well, Batman did it, so Spawn's got to do it at some point, I guess.
I'm like, Todd, just stick to the original Spawn.
2 big ones are HP plus 20% and auto life, but I don't really want to let either of those go. Oh, he's immune to poison as well. Alright, get rid of auto haste across the board. So your implications suggest that status immunity is more important.
I'd say so for later, yeah. Especially for later.
Are there equipments that can protect you from?
I think ribbons. Maybe.
Ribbon.
I'm not sure if the ribbon does it in this game or.
In this game, it just raises your elemental resistance. It's still very much worth equipping, I think. In fact, I have 2 of them. Who should I give them to? Has anyone seen Chernobyl? Apparently it's even higher rated than Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones. Bloody hell.
I haven't seen it.
I think I'll give 1 to Popo. As a mage, he could do with elemental protection. And I think I would give the other one to Dr. Girlfriend, but she's still learning with that slot, so. Oh God, why didn't I do that? Let's be fair, today I was the hero, and you deserve your glorious day with me. Big-headed Obi-Wan is great. Okay. What about auto regen? Like, should we?
I'd say that's useful, especially now.
Well, everyone's got body temp. I don't think we're likely to encounter any dragons, are we? It doesn't matter anyway. We have the Dragon Crest ability for Freya, so I guess you don't need Dragon Killer. Eye for eye, isn't that a Prince song? Possibly, I don't know. I think petrification, mustard gas, or whatever it is, like petrification, body temp, and poison, I think would be the big ones. Right. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to be summoning a lot, so 12 points for boost is a lot. Concentrate I want to keep because spells, half MP, same reason.
Either that, or the campaign for somebody whose name is I to be elected to the town of I in Cambridgeshire. With Dr. Tooth standing in the hamlet of True Tooth.
No, she needs loudmouth. She can't be silenced. Ugh. I hate that I'm doing this, but I'm going to get rid of the boosts to her powers in favour of status immunity.
Half MP is somebody cutting MPs in half.
So basically, I think everyone's immune to everything they can be. I've successfully vaccinated everyone. I don't think grinding would do any good right now. Well, it would do good, but like everyone's far enough from leveling up. So you spent 5 minutes giving everyone jabs, basically. So let's... Oh. Boss
She
out
needs
of the blue.
loudmouth. She can't be silenced. The feminists are getting into our video games. Oh, for goodness sake.
Huh. We meet again. I don't remember you. I am one of the Chaos Guardians. Kneel before my power.
Ah, Malrith. If you remember earlier on, she had legs. Now she doesn't
Ah,
have
yes. Earth Shrine. Threw me off.
Fire Shrine.
Mustard Bomb. What protection should we have? Oh, she doesn't know haste. Okay. Tell you what, I'll have... Does she have anything worth stealing?
I don't think so.
Screw it, let's just kill her.
She has legs, but now doesn't, so pretty much Nagini.
Yeah.
Do not bring that up.
Oh, God. I'm just gonna have her routinely cast Kiraga in case she needs to.
As opposed to Shelob, who has legs, and now has more... Oh, dear.
Oh, God. What a mess that is.
Nagini and Shelob.
Yeah. Does she have anything worth stealing? No, then let's kill her. Ollie Johnson, 2090. Well, you're not lying. What does 6 Dragons actually do? Because all the effects of the see for yourself. Let's see what it does.
Use Knights of the Round.
We don't have that one.
Fuck.
Stop fighting shitty Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Reflect.
Is that what inspired the monsters in this game? Was Yu-Gi-Oh a thing then?
I don't know. It doesn't look like we can use magic against her now because she's got reflect on. It would just come back.
Beat her to death.
I mean, this game came out. When did this game come out?
I think it came out around 1999 or
2000. No, that was 2001, I believe. 8 was 1999, so this would have been about 2001.
Right.
Use Dragon's Crest because it's not technically magic.
Someone's put a thing up again, Teresa Megan. You don't have to feel sorry for someone who would happily deport gay people to places where gay people face a death penalty just because she cried when she was forced to leave the job she was shit at.
Yep. She's not even left yet. She's leaving in a couple of weeks.
Why not come in and have a pint before you move to Scotland? There's a pub that actually has that.
Oh, Zidane's going Super Saiyan 4. Knowing my luck, this next Dragon Crest, which will be used before he attacks. No, he's attacking now. 7,000 damage, nice. Dragon's Crest, knowing my luck, this'll kill her.
I love animals.
Oh no, what?
Kill 'em.
Yep, it killed her. There's a GTA mod I saw where you can play as Bulbasaur goring people to death. It's over. Take
Than it has any right to.
Raining Swords. Several of them have auto life. That was to kill everyone.
I will of course say, when you fight Tiamat, it has this annoying habit of trying to use float on your characters and then using snort to blow them out of battle.
Yeah.
So just a warning there. I'm disturbed that you can literally kill a Charmander with a well-placed bucket of water.
Yeah.
There's a lot of weird things in the Pokemon universe, to be fair.
I'd not feel comfortable battling one with a water type with water gun.
I don't think anyone could.
Yeah, I'll give her ribbon.
Right, guys, I'm just going to pop away for a while because I'm just going to go down to the shop to grab food for Liz.
Okay.
Okay.
So it won't be long. I'll probably be 20 minutes.
Alright, yeah, cool. We'll see you when you get back.
Okay.
They're just odd-looking people. Isn't this Alexandria? What is Alexandria Castle doing here? Exclamation points! They're recalling the attack. Can we talk about how Mr. Mime and Jinx are basically slavery? They're just odd-looking people. What? What you talk about? I not see anything. Yeah, there is a scene where Mr. Mime is sitting on the floor with like a dog bowl of Pokemon food in front of him, and that's uncomfortable to look at.
And the fact he's called...
You weren't with us at the time. Sorry.
And then there's the fact... And there's the fact that he's called Mr. Mime, and yet there are female Mr. Mimes.
Yeah. In his bid to defy me, Kuja tried to acquire Alexander. An incident 10 years ago started everything. Angel Flute. I believe that is Eco's ultimate weapon. Yes, I have a female Mr. Mime in Pokemon Go. A storm? Having beaten the boss, should we go back and save? I think that would be wise. While we're here, though, I want to see if that Angel Flute gives Eco specific abilities. Let's check. I mean, it's all academic, but Angel Flute. It gives her Holy, Esuna, and Kiraga. Full life. Well, her magic is actually more powerful. Although it could be argued her summons aren't.
I mean, Pokemon does a good job of representing gender fluidity, but a shitty job of representing slavery and animal rights.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've mentioned this before, but I've pre-ordered Pokemon Shield.
Oh, nice. Oh, wait, you can save here. I didn't know that. I went all the way back.
And you can change your character's clothes.
Oh, cool. I never played Let's Go. We love you no matter your gender or lack of it, just as long as you enjoy beating up other animals. Oh, there's another card guy. I'm going to challenge him to a card game. I am the ghost of the most infamous card master. Are you challenging me?
It's time to duel.
It's time to... Oh, God, I'm using my best hand. I really hope not to lose. I probably should have gone with a weaker hand to gauge things.
I challenge you to a children's card game.
Yes. Ah. Anyway, I win. They were all ribbons. And it looks like it's a really good card. So I'm gonna take...
See, I dueled Jeremy Beadle and won. I've had a better hand. Whatever happened to Jeremy Beadle?
Honestly, I'm not sure who Jeremy Beadle is.
He was a TV presenter.
I'll have to discard one of my shivers. That one. I have like 7 of them.
Yeah, he presented this TV show called Beadle something or other, and basically it's like before YouTube there was this.
Yeah. So it's a bit like You've Been Framed.
A bit like that, but more deliberate.
Oh, Jared, you're gonna get washed away! Dr. Gilbrand, I just saw a little girl on a ship, huh? I guess it was just my imagination. Yeah, it had to be. But I just... Sorry?
Jeremy Beadle was the hand of the king. Right. Anyway.
What I saw definitely isn't one of my memories. What's going on? That was my memory. Why was Roshi able to see it? Roshi? Yeah, what's up? You didn't imagine anything. What? Wait, you saw it too? That means the little girl was you. But why was I able to see something from your memory? I don't know. Hey, Garland, what's going on? Garland, can you hear me? I feared Gaia's Eidolons more than anything. However, I decided to deal with them before they became a major problem. I'm going to the gym in a minute, which is also aptly a Pokemon gym. Cool.
I don't know why they call them gyms, though.
What is that thing? There's no gym equipment. Except for the fighting Pokemon gyms. They have actual gym equipment.
Yeah.
That eye. It's the same eye I saw on the night of the storm at sea. Roshi, can you hear me? What you just saw was
It's
from your
Sauron.
memory, and not Garnet's. What? I don't remember ever being in a storm at sea. You still don't understand. You'll find out soon enough. What do you mean? Can other people's memories become a part of my own? God! Once you accept everything, the answer will appear before you. A tremendous force was summoned to Gaia during the Age of War. However, the Gaians were not ready to harness so great a power. They were terrified and broke the jewel into 4 pieces, and they prayed never to see it again. Now, if I remember correctly, Rune Claws. The Ultimate Claws trophy. Not to be confused with the Escape Claws. Alright. 45 hours. Is everybody healed? We're ready for a fight. Because I'm pretty sure there's one coming. Alright, Sauron, bring it, you bitch! Tiamat. So, you have defeated Morris. For Tiamat, there is only victory. There can't only be victory. I mean, sure, I understand you're confident, but there's got to be something else to your existence. I mean, you must have to use the restroom sometimes.
Possibly, yeah.
Dragon Crest. Ow! Flare! Show some of that flare! Lena's OP as hell. With that Dragon Christ ability. Absorb magic. Ow. Silent Claw. Absorb strength. She uses Dragon Crest again. Guaranteed 10k damage. Or thereabouts. It almost feels like cheating. Except it's not. Oh wait, no. Did I just get Dr. Girlfriend to attack it? I thought... Oh, that was Roshi. I think I just... No, wait, no I didn't. No.
That's
I may
good.
have... Absorb MP. Oh, it didn't do anything. And Tiamat is dead.
Queen of Dragons is dead.
Yep.
Daenerys is dead.
Ha. Oh, another card. Spirit, is there a save point about?
Don't see one.
I didn't see one last time. Oh, screw it. I'll just run back to the last save point. It's not far. I am the ghost of the warrior card master. You may challenge me if you wish. I will, and I'm not going to use my best hand this time. I'm going to use a handful of cards I don't mind losing. Because I don't want to have to reload the game. Two flares, a meteor, one of my arcs, oh, I have, and the invincible. I don't know what the hell that is, but let's try something. And I win!
Hey.
What the hell is that, though? What are these cards? I'm gonna take that one. 2 movements. And I gotta discard something. What should I discard? No! I've beat you once, that's enough for me. What's this? 2 moons colliding? Hey Sam, how you doing? We've beaten Tiamat, and I've beaten the 3rd card master.
So, yeah. Okay. Also, I thought I'd mention as well, I'm going to correct Seb on something regarding the Jinx Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not meant to be a reference to Blackface at all.
It's a Ganguro thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Ganguro. It's the fashion statement from Japan.
Yeah. No, they look more like
But isn't
planets.
Gangoro supposed to be like tanned?
It's basically
It's tan-
orange face.
Yeah, it's basically what Donald. Imagine it as Diet Donald Trump in terms of look.
Why does this look so familiar? That is a picture of Gaia being assimilated by Terra. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force. 5,000.
Don't use your hug. Don't you try and scare us with your words, Lord Vader. Your devotion to that hokey religion has not given you the hidden plans, nor the clairvoyance to find the...
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
Oh my god, do you have an erection? What?
5,000 years ago, Terra, already an old planet, sought to assimilate Gaia. Terra needed to merge with a younger planet to survive. However, there was already life on Gaia. And so the story began. Oh yeah, I saw this in Oil. How do you pronounce that? Ailvert? That place. Life on Terra was coming to an end. We had no choice but to proceed with the fusion, which tragically destroyed Terra's native civilizations. Terra was too old to assimilate everything. Thus, I created the Ether Tree to regulate the flow of souls back to Terra. And boss fight. I think. Oh, save point. Nice. I found Amarant's rune claws, by the way. Oh, the claws. The ultimate claws.
You're actually close to the Hades fight now.
Yeah. That's optional, right? Oh.
It is optional, but if you do it, you can fuse the pumice pieces.
Wow, we in ocean now. Fish everywhere. Yum yum. And of course I'm gonna do it. What are you doing? Swimming after fish.
Here. It's actually around the corner in this area.
You help catch fish too. What is this? Hard to breathe now. Can't breathe. That's because you think we're inside. That's because you think we're inside the ocean. I can breathe fine. We not in ocean? Oh. You're right. I breathe okay now. Fish all gone. I sad. Yummy yum yums. Who dares disturb my sleep? Leave at once or you will die. Prepare to die. Ah. He's got the Hunter's Chance theme music.
I know, I love that theme.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't replenish Lena's MP.
Oh, you're fighting James Woods.
Yeah. I'll summon a god to face a god. Nah, Odin's not gonna work. Well, there's only one solution to this problem. Bahamut! Well, technically,
also,
dragons.
He's also one of the few bosses in the game that actually gives you EXP.
And he says a bunch of racist shit on Twitter.
Oh yeah, I've discovered James Wood's Twitter feed. It's depressing.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm lost here. What?
James Woods. Oh, he said some really horrible stuff on Twitter.
He's like crazy right wing.
Yeah, it's like this guy. There's this dad in America that approves of his son wearing girls' clothes, you know, kind of thing, which is fine. It's not hurting anyone. But then James Woods made a Twitter comment saying, "Yeah, it's all good until your son grows up to be a fucking serial killer."
Hey,
how
not
do you
everyone
figure?
Who dresses up is Norman Bates. Just Norman Bates.
Probably because he thinks he can turn into Norman Bates or something.
Popo's dead. Popo's alive.
Yeah, thank God for auto life. That's why I wanted to keep it on.
Bear in mind, James Woods hasn't been relevant
Since Hercules, yeah.
Yeah.
All those Family Guy episodes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
pretty sure most people
I'm pretty sure there are people who don't realise that James Woods is a real person.
That's depressing, but also hilarious.
That actually think James Woods was just a character made up by Seth MacFarlane to be a petty antagonist in Family Guy.
Yeah, that's how
Hello, stranger.
how hard he's fallen.
Where even his existence is in question.
Powering sword. Does he still have reflect on him?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't
think
see
wore
it.
off.
Flare. I'll chance it.
Your
And he's-
magic is harmless.
This Dragon Crest move isn't. It'll fuck you up.
Your blows are harmless.
3. Oh, right, okay. He's counting down. Popo,
See the way he
let him have
twitches? See the way he twitches? That's him tweeting.
it. Yeah.
Must spread my anger across the internet.
Fetch my pen of rage.
I'm a real person, not a Family Guy character.
Aha! Victory!
Yeah, well,
No,
James Woods.
he's getting
no one
frustrated
cares.
and he's getting frustrated and quitting.
Oh, God.
I commend you for overcoming me. I shall reward you for your impressive feat. Bring 2 pumice pieces here and I will synthesize them for you. The end product only I can create. Have you brought the items? Pumice. I have made it. Save the queen.
Yeah, basically, if you have these items, like the hammer and the protect and save the queen, inside in your inventory, at the end, it just extends the ending slightly.
Right. Where'd you get the hammer?
Or changes it. I don't remember how you get the hammer.
I
Right,
noticed
well,
you
get
have
Save
some.
the Queen anyway.
Notice you have
Sorry?
some Steven Universe characters in your inventory.
Yeah. Tin armor. Oh, you need the hammer to get that. Robe of Lords. Save the Queen. I'll get it for the sake of having it. Oh, I can synthesize ether. I now have 99 of them. Equip Dr. Girlfriend with the pumice arc. She now has all of her summons.
Now get out of here, you leftist scum! Go hang out with some homos or something! Hello? Yes? Another appearance on Family Guy? Fine. That's all I have going for me.
James Woods. Ever since Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I'm out of work.
God damn it!
So Gaia used to be just one big ocean. How do you know? I don't know. For some reason, it's in my memory. I wasn't even born at the time. It doesn't make any sense. And I was born on Terra, not Gaia, so how can it be in my memory? It's in my memory, too. Gaia used to be covered with water. I'm getting a similar feeling as well. Maybe that means all existence can be traced back to a single source. I don't understand. Right, I'm looking forward to trying out this arc.
You want to try out? Okay, are you prepared for the single longest summon animation ever?
Alright, I won't speed it up then. Oh, is there anything I need to pick up? Like in the
Well, you're about
ocean?
to fight. You're about to fight Kraken.
Yeah, but
That's
is there
the only
anything?
thing? No, not that I know of.
The Kraken.
Unleash the Kraken. I don't
Will
know.
you just
Awesome,
leave?
Well,
like adding Kai.
you just get the hell out.
What are you doing back here? I thought I told you to go away.
I'm trying to promote Madlock.
Kraken.
It's
I
just
am
what
the
my
water.
life has been reduced to.
Your presence is forbidden.
My
Freeze.
God.
Summon
Malcolm
Ark.
McDowell gets more work than me.
What does Ark do?
Ark is a shadow damage. Summon. He's literally the only shadow damage summon.
Oh, right, okay. Eternal Darkness.
What the
One of
hell
the
is
best
that thing?
GameCube games ever. Okay, you ready?
Yep. Oh.
Okay, have you ever seen that episode?
Transformers.
Have you seen that episode? Robots in disguise.
No, this is more Power Rangers, isn't it? Da-da-da-da-da.
Do, 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 do,
We're calling the Megazord. Go, go, Power Rangers.
Make my pit, make Rita, make my penis grow. I'm working on a side business. You see what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that was pretty powerful.
Long.
Yeah. Should I summon it again? I'm going to summon it again.
What is that thing?
What?
That fish thing?
That's Kraken.
That's the Kraken.
Yes.
Popo absorbs water. Oh,
That is the worst looking
now let's see
Kraken
what
I've
kind
ever
of
seen.
damage it does.
You look.
Ebola.
He looks like a fat cosplayer.
Ink.
He's
It's not
basically
the
a
good-
Final Fantasy 1 appearance.
And not the good kind either.
Ink! Oh, he just splooged in your face.
I can't be bothered to get out of this chair.
See, Ian just takes issue with literally everything he can. Now he's going to tell me Kraken is Murtus.
I just can't be bothered to get out of this chair now, just to squirt oil at you and shit, yeah. God, where are the Doritos?
Water gun? Ollie is using water gun.
Yeah, yeah. Eat Super Soaker.
Let's try Dragon Breath.
Tentacles. Uh-oh, we know where this is going.
Yeah.
Yeah, have another Super Soaker. Yeah.
Take that in your face and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, are we doing the whole animation again? I think we are.
Yeah, oh yeah, basically when it's in... When you go to trance and do it, it gives the full animation instead of the abridged one.
Ah.
So while we're waiting for your attack to do its thing, I'm just gonna like sit the telly on, you know. Let's see what's on. Can you get the remote for me? I'm too fat to reach it. No, it's not an excuse. I just can't move my little arms. Come on, help me. I don't want to watch QVC. Sorry, can you just switch off those lights, please? I'm trying to watch telly.
I've got nothing to watch since they axed Jeremy Kyle.
Do you mind turning the heating down? I'm sweating more than usual.
Horrible. It's like bathing in chip fat. I think also Ark is meant to be a summon from Terra, rather than one from Gaia, which is also why he's so different.
At least one of the... tell you what, I'll Kurage everyone and then next turn I'll try Arc one more time. The tentacles are dead. Oh, and now he uses Meteor, which would have targeted all of them.
Oh, great. Lost both the tentacles.
Now
How am I supposed to reach the remote now? Leg.
Oh, do you mind not throwing that?
Dragon Breath.
Now look, you made me do. You made me move. I'm tired after that. Need to catch
he's
my
dead.
breath.
He's dead. Didn't even get a chance to summon Arc again.
Oh, fuck me, I'm dead. Hope you're happy. Last words.
Right, now if I remember correctly, I should be able to pick up Phoebe's ultimate weapon soon. Oh, right, yeah, save. Let's save here. Tent. There's no rush, let's camp out here for a bit.
Dangerously close to
The edge of oblivion.
yeah, and staying on top of a crumbling building that could give way any minute.
Oh, here is the final card master. Rare Phantom, I am the ghost of Card Master Empress. Are you challenging me to a game? It's time to duel!
I challenge you to a children's card game.
Invincible. Let's see. What can I stand to lose, just in case? I got a behemoth. Flare. Oh, come on, what was really good last time? I'll use an arc card, but not my best one. That's a Masamune card. I think.
Yeah. Damn it, she's got weapon cards.
Oh, bugger. And that was...
2 moons.
That was good strategy right there. Though not quite good enough.
Born, but not born enough.
Your sword may be powerful, but it can't beat an airship. And I win. Not quite a perfect, so I don't get the entire hand. I have a Masamune card. Yeah, none of these cards are new.
Shame.
2 moons. I gotta discard something. Let's see. Yeah, get rid of the flam. Play a rematch. No, there's no need. I have now beaten all of the card masters. What, no
now
trophy?
to retire in solitude.
King of games, bitch! I'm gonna save, actually.
Actually, technically speaking...
Didn't even use my best hand.
Don't worry, he won't get a lot far till after I've sent the damn dogs his way.
Right, now... Unless I'm much mistaken... Jeez, that is one big fireball. Could it be a moon? This is the birth of Gaia. That's Gaia? Over 5,000 years ago. What's above that ladder? See for yourself. Terra reached the peak of its prosperity at this time.
You'll also get access to Popo's ultimate weapon.
Yeah.
The Mace of Zeus.
Yep. The people believed that their future was secure. Ultimately, that very hubris led to Terra's demise. Thus I was created to deal with our plight. Now, it's around here somewhere, isn't it? Do I have to climb the ladder first, or do I... Well, I don't see it around. I'll look for it.
It might be a bit. It might be. I think it's up the top on the green bit, where you go up the ladder.
Because you couldn't see the others at all. Oh, there is another card spirit. Dark Phantom, I am the ghost of the card master who controls the dark. Are you challenging me? Yes. It's time to duel.
Then I shall take your cards and your soul. We don't care what you have to say, you idiot.
Hmm.
Oh look, they used the Michael Jackson eating popcorn meme on Theresa May. I just came here to watch the UK government shoot themselves in the face.
Ow!
Oh, and of course, Nicola Sturgeon's made a speech. I wish Theresa May well. She and I had profound disagreements, least of her handling of Brexit and her disregard for Scotland's interests. However, leadership is tough, especially in these times, and she deserves thanks for her service. Her departure will not solve the Brexit mess that the Tories have created. Only putting the matter back to the people can do that. Given current circumstances, it was deeply wrong for another Tory to be installed in number 10 without a general election. The prospect of an even more hardline Brexiteer will be now becoming PM and threatening a no-deal exit is deeply concerning. Added to the experience of the past 3 years, this is all the more important that Scotland's given the choice of becoming an independent country.
Oh, bugger. Oh, bugger, this is not going well.
All he's getting is bum kicked.
This is going more well. In fact, I think I've won. That's a very good card. I'm having it. Dark Matter.
A nice card you got.
Oh, there's an Invincible with no arrows on it. I'm discarding that. Play a rematch. Nope. King of Games, bitch! No Mace of Zeus yet. Ah, boss fight. I am Earth Chaos, Lich. Alright, Dragon's Crest. Attack. Flare. And depending on how much damage this does... enough, I'll Curag everyone.
I am the Lich.
And now, young Lich.
You will die!
I am the most popular villain in any Dungeons & Dragons campaign. And there's not really anything funny I can say about him.
Huh.
A Twix and a curly whirly.
Would life magic work? Like, could I kill him with a phoenix down?
I don't think so.
This is a special kind of death.
I'm gonna summon Ark. See if we get the shortened version this time. Oh. So we've succeeded in making Lena the ultimate Dragon Knight. Should I use her trance jump ability?
Yes.
Why not?
Just do it. It'll avoid the earthquake for quite a while at least.
Yeah, and it will give someone else a chance to get a hit in. Eternal Darkness!
Ooh, just give it to Bird Face Man. Keep him busy for a couple of minutes at least.
Right. Well, even the shortened version.
Oh, well done, Ollie. 3 dead.
And the pink-handed man.
Pink-handed man is still bringing my bloody phone.
That's what happens when you take away my flying ability.
You're a fucking prick, Bird Face Man. I should have a psychopath kill you.
Oh no. Level 5 death. It got Popo. It got Lena. But it didn't get Dr. Girlfriend. I'll just have a Kurage everyone. I believe both of them have auto life. They do. Ah!
Oh, Grim came and killed you.
Yep, and now all is well. Just don't use level 5 death again until...
Wait a minute, you're not Billy and Mandy.
Alright, if she's going down, she's summoning Ark before she does.
Look at me, I'm a kitty cat. I wear a bowl of peanuts for a hat. If I eat them all, I will get fat. Blah, blah, blah.
No
I'm
need,
a
he's
kitty
dead.
Cat.
Anyone else feel like we overtrained for this?
Not really.
Wow! Oh wait, this is where the mace thing is. There's nothing.
There indeed is nothing.
This is space. Space? Your journey is not over. Do not fear. Step forward and you'll be closer to the truth. Go, Roshi. That's easy for you to say. Oh god, no, I didn't mean to do that yet. Let's go back. It's here somewhere, isn't it? First, let's save. First time playing this game, I died to Malris so many times. The Mace of Zeus is here somewhere, isn't it? No, that's not where I wanted to go.
Theresa May breaks down in tears as she announces resignation.
Yeah, the Mace of Zeus is in that little green area somewhere. It's in a corner. Somewhere. So it might not be. It might be in that bit just before you came up here. The bit where you fought the Card Master.
Right, well, let's have a look. Ah, Mace of Zeus. Yeah, it was there. The alternate.
Nice.
Okay,
Now you just need to equip it to Vivi.
And he learns Doomsday.
Right, Doomsday I don't recommend using. Ever.
What does it do?
It hurts not just your enemy, it hurts your entire party.
Okay, but what does it do?
It basically, you know what, you can try it out for yourself if you so desperately want, but again, do not recommend it.
Causes shadow damage to all targets. Ah. So it would be a last resort thing then. Still, we've taught him every spell now. Technically, he's the ultimate black mage. You have entered a new realm. There are no more worlds, there is no more space. Follow your memory, your original memory, and march forth. Garland, what exactly is our memory? Why can I remember other people's experiences and events that happened before my time? Tell me! Do not limit memory to just one individual's experiences from birth. That is only the surface. Every life born into this world, whether natural or artificial, requires a parent. And that parent also requires a parent. Life is connected one to another. If you trace the root of all life, there exists one source. The same can be said for memory. That's the premise of Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, but this got to it first.
Yeah, so technically Assassin's Creed ripped this off. All life constitutes an intelligence that holds memory beyond experience. Memory is not isolated within individuals. It is the accumulation of generations of memories that continues to evolve. You can say that memory and evolution go hand in hand, but most life forms do not understand the true nature of memories, which explains why most memories never cross paths. So what am I going to find by tracing back our roots? A presence that provides over all life and memories. The crystal. Crystal? You're on your own now. Roshi, take care of Kuja, and protect the crystal. Farewell. Garden, wait! He's become one with the Force. Even if I were created to serve one purpose alone, I do not regret being born to this world. Is this the crystal thing that Garden was talking about? It's time for us to find out the truth. There's not really much point in fighting random battles here. They're just crystallized versions of the Guardians, as I seem to recall.
Yeah, pretty much. They're weaker versions of the Guardians, effectively. That's really all there is to it. Now you're going to have 3 bosses in a row.
Yeah, Trance Kuja.
It's Death Guys first.
Ah, yes.
Death Guys first, then you'll have a chance to save one last.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Death Guys.
Yeah, he literally just turns up.
Here we can teleport to the exit to do any side quests. So maybe an Ozma challenge stream another time. But
for now, let's focus on dealing with, well, the giant red monkey.
Let us heal everyone. We shouldn't need to turn back. We've basically attained as many abilities as possible.
Yeah. Look, let's go.
And like everyone has their ultimate weapon. Said to be the most powerful weapon in the world. A legendary staff that once belonged to a grand magician. Legendary spear from the Dragon King's hair. It is known as the Divider of Heaven. Legendary weapon that holds... Yeah, there's a lot of legendary weapons going around here. Koja! Nice of you to come. I'm surprised you beat the 4 chaoses that I created from the crystal's memory. But you're too late. Take a good look. Isn't it beautiful? It's the original crystal. This is where it all began. The birthplace of all things. Once I destroy it, everything will be gone. Gaia, Terra, the universe, everything. Your lives and memories too, of course. Ha 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 ha! Shut up! The only thing that's gonna be gone is you! I'll take you out right now! You honestly think you can beat me? I made you! And I can break you just as easy. Even if you do, Gaia's already doomed. Its assimilation by Terra has begun, and the Ether Tree will incite a cataclysmic destruction of Gaia. It's all over for you and your friends. See, I win either way. It doesn't matter. Even if Gaia is assimilated, the planet will remain, and we'll start over to make a new home. Kuja, you're nothing but a coward. If you're gonna die, leave us out of it. Why should I let the world exist without me? That wouldn't be fair. If I die, we all die.
What if we made you a robot body?
Roshi, you will be my first sacrifice.
Ashna Nika, Ashna Heg.
Death guys. Doesn't he attack with meteor or something before dying?
Possibly. I remember a Viz comic where a guy was constantly trying to use a telescope, but every time he did, it kept being pointed conveniently at sailors' rears. So, the admiral would come and beat him up. Do you mind? I'm trying to look at a meteor shower. I don't care if it's the meatiest shower you've ever seen. Don't perv on my sailors.
You're not the only one who can use meteor, mate.
Look at him and his poncy ass meteors.
See? Not impressed. I can do that too. Oh, it actually works well on him.
Mm.
Yeah,
you've got to remember that the mace has actually increased your magic.
Yeah. Let's see what Flare does. Just cheese dragon's crest. Flare does about the same.
Dr. Von Scott.
Everyone has their ultimate weapons. It's satisfying to know that. Everyone in the party has the best weapon they can have.
Of course, call you Dr. Von Scott.
Sorry, Sam, repeat that.
I said, of course, I should call you Dr. Von Scott. Dr. Scott, Janet, Dr. Scott, Brad, Rocket.
How did they beat Death Guys? Do you really think you can beat me? Well, if this is the best you got, then shit, yeah.
If this is the best your minion has.
Should we save or just take him out? Screw it, let's just take him out. I can't believe you beat Death Guys. Well, my time's almost up. Time to die, everyone. I'll remove the cords, but not the symptoms.
But not the symptoms. How did you act? See, you've met my faithful handyman. He's just a little more down on the scene. When he heard you knock, he hurt you with a candle.
I just want to smack him in the face with Bahamut.
Well, we are look. Don't judge book fights come love. I'm not much of a man. By the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a no.
I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual
Sexual.
Pennsylvania.
Why don't you take a ride? Play the sound.
So,
You
I
might
just wanted to smack him in the face with Bahamut. Oh no, he's casting Reflect on himself. I have
If
already.
you want something visual, if it's not too abysmal, we'll take out an old Steve
Reeves movie.
I'm glad you're home. Who's your phone? We're both in quite a hurry. Right. We'll just see where we are and go straight to the car.
we don't want to be any
don't
worry.
Where are you at? God, we're the Flash.
How about that? Oh, babies, don't you panic.
Panic. By the light of night.
It'll all
see
seem alright. I'll get you a satanic mechanic.
Oh, that errant flare was bad.
Protect your own
It took out the white mage,
shit.
and now the black mage is down to 1 HP after having been KO'd.
The Zen room.
He's using Flare Star again. Who's he using it on? Looks like Popo again.
God damn it, Popo.
No, he used it on everyone.
Fucker.
Does holy damage everyone?
I don't know.
No.
It has been a while.
Well, it's down to Lena and Popo, but Popo's just healed himself. And perhaps a Dragon's Crest can finish him off.
Let's hope.
If not, we'll start with the recovery effort.
Indeed.
At the
Alright,
end,
mate,
are
just
we?
gotta check on dinner.
Yeah, just about. Yeah. Ah. So have you set for Comic-Con? I'm not certainly still here, Jack. Sure, I get everyone. Let's see who he uses this on. Okay, oh, he doesn't appear to still have Reflect on him, so I'll flare his ass. How do you like it? It's not too late for you to get a ticket and you can make it. I'll think about it.
Kame, oh, not Kamega.
Right. Dragon's Crest. If this doesn't finish him off... Yep. It's next
Okay,
Saturday.
now we're just on to Necron.
Ugh, I'm gonna die anyway. I won't have to be afraid anymore. But I'm not going to die alone. You're all coming with me. Ultima.
Oh, come with me.
I hope you're adaptable. I know that Brad is.
Do take a jacket, it's quite cold.
And we got one more boss fight.
Next up to our next Star Wars moment.
What happened to the crystal? Where is this? Who should Necron be?
I don't know, I've got this odd feeling of it being Pinhead.
You stand before the final
You
dimension.
stand before the final dimension. I am the darkness of eternity.
Who are you? All life bears death
Catcher.
from birth. Life fears death, but lives only to die. It starts...
All life bears death from birth. Life fears death, but lives only to die. It starts with anxiety.
I left that.
Anxiety becomes fear. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. The only cure for this fear is total destruction. Kuja was a victim of his own fear. He concluded he could only save himself by destroying the origin of all things, the crystal.
What the heck are you talking about? Why are you telling me all this?
Now, the theory is undeniable. Kuja's action proves it. All things live to perish, and Last Life has uncovered this truth. Now it is time to end this world.
What do you mean by that?
Just waiting for it to load. I exist for one purpose: to return everything back to the Zero world, where there is no life and no crystal to give life. In a world of nothing, fear does not exist. This is the world that all life desires.
You're not... Who the hell do you think you are? You're not ending anything, never. Not as long as we have the will to live.
Foolish creature. Your fears have already deluded you. One day you will choose destruction over existence, as Kuja did. When he sought to destroy the crystal, the purpose of life ended. Now come, enter the Zero world that you desire.
No! We'll destroy you and prove you wrong. And through our memories, future generations will see that we can overcome any fear. We can't give up now. We have to fight together. Even if we lose, it doesn't matter. Our memories will live on inside others. So even if we are bodied, I'm gonna live! Roshi's not really great for the dramatic parts, is he? Like, as a voice.
No. This is really out of character, even for him.
Yeah.
Even his terror thing made more sense than this.
Yeah. Come back after you kill a bad guy. I prepare a big meal for everyone.
Oh, we've gone over the 2-hour mark.
Don't screw up, you cunt. Yeah. It shouldn't take us too much longer to finish the game, though. Famous last words. Though I am unworthy, accept my powers. And of course he gives them to Popo.
I'll be back in a bit.
Promise me you'll win. Okay. I think we're good as we are. We've come too far to lose now. Let's just wrap this up and go home, all of us. Let this be our final battle. He really just comes out of nowhere, doesn't he? I guess I don't need the thing in the corner. Blizzaga on everyone, it looks like. Watch out for Grand Crosses. Yeah, I've heard that Grand Cross is a bugger. Dragon's Crest is basically a guaranteed max damage attack, so I'm just gonna cheese that. You know, I'm calling the Megazord.
Sorry, I'm back.
Yeah, I'ma call the Megazord.
So how was the Pinhead voice for
Very good, very good.
Oh, thank you. I was expecting it. It's okay. I just didn't really know what voice to give a character who really does not fit into the story at all.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he really does come out of nowhere.
He does. He's just kind of... That's the problem. He's literally just kind of there. And we're just meant to accept that he's there.
Alright. Dragon's Crest.
Because you'd think that Kuja would just be the last thing, and then you have to defeat him. But what even is Necron really?
We don't know.
Because the closest I get
Eternal
is meant to be like.
darkness.
Because the closest I've gotten to understanding.
Should I use
what Necron
Freya's
is
jump since she's in trance? I mean, it'll keep her safe for a while.
Yeah, it'll keep her safe from Grand Cross at least.
Yeah. Like, we've got as many status immunities as we could, so... You alright? Oh, that didn't do much damage at all. Oh, now he's using Grand Cross. Right, if you survive this, you're gonna have to heal everyone. At least 3 of us have auto life, so even if this wipes everyone out, we're not done yet.
When it comes to Necron, the closest I get to understanding what he is like he's some kind of next dimensional being that exists as a neutral thing.
Yeah.
That's the closest I've got, is that he's neutral.
Yeah.
But Kuja's decision influenced him.
Oh.
Like he's the will of or he's the will of the crystal or some shit.
Yeah. Oh no, why is she dead? How many Final Fantasy characters could survive Necron? It depends on how well trained they were. Neutron ring.
Okay, now if we were going by if the characters retained the abilities from their universe, I'd say characters from 7 and 8 could easily defeat Necron, mainly due to the whole multi-hit moves they have. Because Final Fantasy IX, for some reason, is the one game where the characters do not have the multi-hit abilities.
Yeah. I assume Sephiroth could. Probably.
Sephiroth could survive it. I mean, I'd say that a Knights of the Round could probably end Necron. Even that's being very generous.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay, so I kind of figured it.
Does Phoenix Pinion do better of revival than Phoenix Down?
Phoenix Pinion is literally just used for summoning Phoenix and nothing more. It works exactly the same as a Phoenix Down.
Oh, I think we've got him. It says why defy your fate. There aren't 2 stages to this battle, are there?
No. Once you get teleported out of the battle, he just dies or disappears.
Is the will to live that powerful?
Why
First time.
Your fate. Is the will to live that powerful? See, it's this last line that makes me think he's some kind of, like, multi-dimensional neutral being.
Yeah. Don't debate with me. Just come over here and die while you still have the option.
Don't debate with me, child. Just come over here and die while you have the option of doing it quickly.
It's probably my favourite Pinhead line. As long as there is life and death.
Yeah. This is not the end. I am eternal. as long as there is life and death.
Okay.
Those lines probably would have worked a lot better if I was in sync with the stream. But yeah, that's it. The story is done.
I might have picked Unicron's voice for Necron. I can't remember what Unicron sounds like. Are you alright?
Oh.
Yeah.
I might have picked Unicron's voice for Necron, yeah.
So what Kuja said.
I'm Unicron. I have summoned you here for a purpose.
Well,
So
Unicron's
Kuja
just
said
basically
was
Orson
true.
Welles.
The Ether
Yeah, he's
tree
just
is beginning its
Orson Welles.
violent reaction.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen? I don't know, but it doesn't look good.
We know of a remote farm in Lincolnshire where Mrs. Buckley lives. Every July,
I doubt
peas
everyone
grow
could
there.
have
Are you
survived
sure
that
about
explosion.
this?
No. Captain.
Oh,
They are still
the
alive.
fun champagne.
Where are they? Over there.
Oh yes, I forgot. I forgot that our entire thing was literally having Beatrix as Goldar.
The Hildegard is probably closer. You, the tall one. Sir Hagen, Pluto Knight 8, ma'am. I didn't ask for your name. Contact the Hildegard right away. Yes, sir, ma'am, sir. Please be alive. Please be alive. Sire, we're receiving a transmission from the Red Rose. Punch it up on the main line. On screen.
So they need steam to power their
This is the
vehicles, but they can somehow get comm links.
Yeah. You're not General Beatrix, who are you? My name is Mikoto. Everyone is alive, you are very close to them. What? How do you know? I can hear him. Who? Prepare to land immediately.
Lash them to the wheel! Careful there, Ollie. You almost had us asking for directions from Jack the Ripper.
That's the Hildegard 3. Looks like Sid came to rescue us. Sid! Thank heavens you're all safe. Come quickly, we don't have much time. Everything alright?
Hmm?
Did someone break something?
Yeah, that came from the kitchen, I think. I just go check.
Damn it. What's wrong? Why don't you go on ahead? I'll catch up with you all later. I have to take care of something. What? He's still alive. He can't be. Rosie, what do you do? Rimmer? Take care of Dr.
Well, we can go
Girlfriend.
shopping for some.
What do you mean by that? Kuja's still alive.
That's
I
okay,
can't
Liz
just leave him.
accidentally bumped and knocked a plate down, that's all.
This is ludicrous. Because you two are from the same planet doesn't mean he sees that. Because
Well, we haven't really done anything about that, to be honest, Jack. We've kind of been busy. So, yeah.
I might have done
Not
the
really
same
on
thing.
our priority list at the moment.
I probably would have fought against you now that mechanic guy like you did. I know it sounds crazy, but
It's
I know
in
deep
here.
down inside I have to do this. You're not crazy, Roshi, but you go help Kuja. Not good idea. It's too dangerous. I can't just leave him. There's no way I can live with myself. I'm going. You're making a big mistake. Maybe, but we all have to make big decisions in life sometimes. For me, now's that time. I have to face up to it just like Popo did when he confronted his fears to find out about himself.
Oh, wait, why does Zidane... Okay, let me ask you this. Why does Zidane have to go back and save Kuja? Weren't they just going over there to kill him?
Yep, that's what you think, but I might be doing this if it weren't for you. You've definitely taught me to take life more seriously. Well, so I'm coming with you.
We literally just went there to kill him. Now we want to rescue him?
Whoa, wait a minute. Like I said, it's my moment, so don't butt in. You guys will have your own someday. Besides, you have more important things to worry about, like Bermesia and Alexandria. For once in your life, why can't you be honest? Sorry, but I can't just walk away. It goes against my nature. You're a real fucking simpleton. Forget it, guys. There's no stopping this cunt. What are you still doing out here? Get on board right now. Come on, let's just leave him and get the fuck out of here. That guy'll never change. Alright, you heard the man. Get out of here before it's too late. I think his was probably the most apropos name. Rosie, I love you. You better come back. Rosie, I need more different food.
She's underage.
I'm still hungry. You need to come back. Take me more places. Show me more food. I still can't believe you're doing this. You've shameful. Till we meet again. Rosie, you've taught me another big lesson in life. Thanks. Okay, the least appropriate voice was giving Vivi Popo. Rosie. Princess, we must go. I mean, Your Highness, the abduction is over. I can't take you any further. I'm sorry for being so selfish. No, you're not being selfish. You've done so much for us. If it weren't for you, I probably would have led a meaningless life. Yeah, just had the fate of a nation on your shoulders. With you, I was able to see so much of the world and meet so many people. We faced many hardships too, but I think I finally know what's important. I'm so fortunate to have met you. I'll never forget our trip together. Thank you, Rosie. Promise me one thing. Please come back.
I'm glad you didn't fast forward these bits.
Yeah.
Right, now we have the ending scene. We've gone over the 2-hour mark, but why the fuck not at this point?
Yeah. Kodak, can you hear me? I'm coming to get you. You still have time. Forget about me and go. Just shut up and stay where you are. I don't understand you. Okay, here goes nothing. You couldn't have asked Kuja if he's capable of moving. Who is Final Fantasy's most dangerous villain? The player. Oh, that's not the best animation. That's not the most seamless thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, so we're just naturally meant to assume that Kuja teleported you out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most dangerous villain, though. I mean, I haven't played all of them, so I wouldn't know.
Hard to really say, since Kefka was completely, insane, which made him unpredictable. Yeah, he's basically the Joker. Ultimisha was fucking with time itself, making her a big problem. Sephiroth was it enough to damage a planet.
He's a mother's boy.
Yeah. Garland didn't really do much of anything, and neither did the Emperor, in terms of, how powerful they actually were.
Still alive.
The Cloud of Darkness was just going to, make the world dark.
Uh-huh.
What about Seymour?
Seymour just wanted to control the whale.
He wanted to destroy, like, the world, but he wasn't really strong enough to do it.
To be fair, all Sin seemed to... he wanted to possess Sin, and really all Sin was really capable of doing was damaging a couple of cities.
What are you doing here? I thought I told you to go. Wouldn't you do the same thing for me if you knew I was dying? I'm pretty sure you know I wouldn't. Never mind.
I'm trying to kill you, you foolish man.
Your comrades were able to escape.
Kuja's design. So Kuja's done the whole redeemed villain thing.
Yeah, I know you had something to do with it. I'm glad they made it.
I went to
yeah, well, it's our turn to get moving.
That is actually horribly appropriate.
I don't deserve to live after all that I've done. I'm useless to this world. No one's useless. You helped us escape, remember? After you guys beat me, I had nothing left. Nothing more to lose. Then I finally realized what it means to live. I guess I was too late. Hey, don't go dying on me, alright?
I'm going home.
Well, he's dead.
Sentimental. You, Kuja, are to remain here in spirit.
Anyway.
Oh, you killed him.
What you did was
You
wrong.
liked him. He liked you.
But you gave us all one thing. Hope.
He never liked me.
We were all created for the wrong reason, but you alone defied our fate.
He didn't like me.
We do not want to forget this. We want our memory to live on
And then
forever.
after Rocky Horror, he went on to do the Crystal Maze.
Oh, don't forget shock treatment.
I'd rather do that if it's all the same with you.
Oh, come on, that was great.
I don't care how much you love the song Thank God I'm a Man.
I love all the songs.
Look,
By the way, Sam, if you stumble across the Team Starkid YouTube channel, Twisted Tales of a Royal Vizier is very good.
Okay.
It is.
So this is Alexandria.
Dragon.
Pick up the pace, will ya? I don't believe it. Popo! Popo? How do you know that name? What are you talking about? It's me, Puck. How could you forget me? Puck? You know, Puck. The Prince of Bermesia? Oh, come on. If you're not Popo, then who are you? I'm Popo's son.
Wait, how did Popo reproduce?
Well, there was mist all over the planet. Like, presumably he figured out how to make more of him. I always told you.
Yes, I mean, all the dialogue apparently all the dialogue at the end of this is meant to be Vivi's dying words anyway.
You're leaving soon, are you not? Yes, I can hardly wait to see everyone. Alexandria, I went there many years ago. Who was Sir Fratley? Did we give him a voice? How long will it take to rebuild Bermesia? I don't care as long as I'm with you.
To be fair, we didn't even give Freya a voice.
I didn't know the voice.
We made Alina inverse.
Yeah, she's
We
still...
named Alina inverse, but we never truly gave her the voice.
We try to.
Yeah, I don't
It
know
just
it.
really doesn't fit with a lot of what she says.
I mean, when I think of Alina...
And Ollie hasn't really ever seen Slayers, so
I saw that one movie you showed me.
Yeah. Ollie's only been subjected to the ones with Naga the serpent in as well.
Save the Queen, you have served me well. Huh.
Though I
My
gotta say,
duty is finished here.
TV Lena is better.
Farewell, Alexandria.
Mega explosion array.
Hey. Why are you going to Alexandria? Fuck off.
Fun thing, if you before you go to Memoria, if you go to Maiden Sarai, you can actually find Lani there.
Oh.
She actually just got stuck on the island at one point after everything went on, and she now lives with the Mughals.
Huh. Good food, not only delicious. Good food made with heart.
Good food made with heart. Good food not only delicious, good food made with heart.
Yay! Yay!
I'm on my way to Boston.
There is no need to hurry. The theatre ship is no match for my new ship. The new Hildegard is the fastest ship ever. Do I have to remind you said the same thing about the theatre ship? Oh, so Sid and Hilda have adopted Ika.
But that means she's abandoned all the Mughals. Left them all alone in Maiden Sarai. Bitch. Little shit.
Oh, their mother, hurry.
Well, what did you just call me? Darling, she calls you father.
Oh, we should have given him the voice of Dr. Briefs.
Honey, I do not see a sandwich with that beer.
Yeah, but we gave him Sid from Final Fantasy VII.
Now, where's my goddamn I don't know how to feel about him not being as abusive in the new game.
Please don't ask, Mama. Wait, listen to me.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand that Sid would technically be very insensitive in today's modern age, but I don't know. Taking away his cigarettes and taking away his foul language just seems wrong.
Let us protect the Queen together. Protect the Queen. Oh God.
Protect the Queen.
I'm so happy I wish I could have gone on more adventures, but I guess we all have to say goodbye someday.
We found the Queen.
Oh. Oh, that's uncomfortable. Let's give them a show they won't forget.
Oh look, they got Ruby back.
Break a leg, people. Yep. Everyone.
But this time they're not going there for nefarious reasons like kidnapping people.
My memories will be part of the sky.
So yeah, apparently all this dialogue is meant to be Vivi's last words before he died.
Yeah.
Which actually makes this ending a bit more depressing.
Yeah.
Mr. Popo's last words.
Yeah, literally this is Mr. Popo's last words. Bye. One last time, but he had a load of mini Popos. Now we just need to imagine when they've got that that entire conga line of Popos. We just need to insert loads of laughs.
It'll never be the same.
Hello there, maggot.
I have to let go of the past. I have to move on just like he taught me. We're nearly done. Alright.
I know, we're nearly done.
Care to do the honours, Ian?
Okay, just a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's performance is a story that takes place a long, long ago. Our heroine,
picnic
Princess
baskets.
Cornelian, is torn from her lover, Marcus. She attempts to flee the castle, only to be captured by her father, King Leo. Tonight's story begins with Marcus and Cornelia
It won't let me
decide to
leave it
run
on.
away together with their picnic basket. Now, Your Royal Majesty, Queen Garnet, Lord Rimmer, noble ladies and lords, and our rooftop viewers, Tantalus proudly presents I Wanna Be Your Canary with picnic baskets.
Lord Rimmer. Lord Rimmer.
Lord Rimmer. Did he actually call him Lord Rimmer?
Yes. Sweet Marcus, I fear I love thee more than I should.
Oh, it is such a desire to dare to wish for.
Pray thee come. Marcus,
What
wilt thou
voice should we
truly
give
cherish me,
Ruby?
the king's only daughter? Oh, it is such a desire to dare to wish for. After our nuptials, I shall become no more than a puppet. A mindless puppet, never to cry, laugh, never to cry. I wish to live my life under the sky. At times I shall laugh, at others I shall cry. For no life is more insincere than one who is a masquerade. So much restoration thou hast given, no more. Cast away thy trappings of royalty, and
Let
I
us
shall swallow
embark
thee in a gown of love.
All my fortunes at thy foot I lay, and I shall follow thee throughout the world. No cloud, no squall shall hinder us.
Oh, for God's sake, shut up. I know what you're thinking.
Oh, love is the sweetest joy and the wildest woe. All I wish is to be by my
Yeah,
sweet
fuck those
Marcus's side.
guys.
Fie. It shall be. No, I'll let their plan come to fruition. Good day to ye, Highness. Good day. Wist thee of Mr. Marcus? Marcus, what news dost thou bring? This. He punched her in the stomach. The time for our departure is long past. Where is Cornelia? Marcus, the ship soon embarks. Board ye this boat alone. Spake, Marcus. She told me that she could not live without me. So the sun is our enemy too. The eastern sky grows bright. Will we not spread our wings as yonder birds in joyous flight? Hark, Marcus, they cannot wait any longer. The ship departs. Could she have betrayed me? Nay, now would my love speak false. I must have faith. If she shall appear, I only believe. As the sun lends me no ear, I pray instead to the twin moons. I beseech thee, wondrous moonlight, grant me my only wish. Bring my beloved Dr. Girlfriend to me!
Dr. Girlfriend. Well, what did she expect them to do, really?
Yeah.
You know, legally she could just go, you know, I could have you killed.
Move out of my way or I'm going to have you executed.
Get out of the way! I'm the fucking queen!
Alright.
What are you looking at?
These
Just-
poorly animated bus wanters.
Just pick it back up. It's not that far away.
Ollie, that's not the problem. She's literally just left. Well, she's literally just left one of the 4 jewels that can summon Alexander.
Yeah.
And is apparently stripping.
Someone needs to get a knife into a hand for that bit.
Now it's time for a puff puff.
She should have come back and picked that up. She didn't have to leave it.
That's true. Why are there 2... Oh, look, Ollie, there's that other Save the Queen that you got.
Yeah. Delete. Oh. I want to come home, dear. So, I sang a song.
Wait, so he survived... He survived the tree trying to murder him by choice. Oh, I had to live, so the tree didn't kill me.
Like, I guess we've got to take it as read that Kuja teleported him out, like you said.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know how much time has passed either, since clearly Vivi's died during this time, and somehow had children, and enough time to tell said children about Puck and all the stories.
Yeah.
Also, Alexandria's been completely rebuilt. Sid's rebuilt an entire ship. And adopted Aiko, apparently.
Like, we could probably assume that he got pretty banged up by the tree. And, I don't know.
I'm just going to say that a minimum of a year has passed.
Yeah, like, it couldn't
Because
possibly be
you've also
shorter than that.
You've also got to consider that he's got to have somehow made it from the Forgotten Continent back to the Mist Continent, and the only way he could probably do that is if he somehow got away from not just the Ether Tree, but also managed to get through the damage done after coming back from Terra, because, as you know, coming back from Terra stops you from going to Conde Pete as well.
Yeah.
And if he somehow gets past all that, he's then got to go through Gargan Room.
Well, he's got a golden chocobo
to get through to Q's Marsh.
He's got a golden chocobo.
Well, okay, but let's...
That would make things a bit easier.
He didn't get the golden chocobo. He's then got to make his way through not just Gargan Rue, but he's got to go through all the other places and somehow he could make his way back to Lindbloom, where he could have reunited with Tantalus and then arranged to come back for the I Want to Be Your Canary show.
Yeah.
So I'd give it a minimum of a year. Because Aiko hasn't grown up that much.
Yeah. A year, maybe 2.
Yeah, because we've got to allow time for him to get out of the Ether Tree and get to another continent.
Yeah.
And for Vivi to have children.
Yeah, and raise them to the point where they could go to that show.
Vivi was the little mage. Like the little one with a hat. And the black face. That guy.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know the process of creation for black mages. He could have made them as they are.
Well, they kept mentioning that the black mages were made with a mist, and if you listen to one conversation when he asks about the lifespan, they tell him that the prototype that was made before them, which is Vivi, because if you go back to Quan's dwelling as well, before you go to Memorium, with Quenna and Vivi in your party, you get to see Quan.
Right.
And it's revealed that Quan was fishing for food and Vivi turned up one day. Like, he caught him on the end of his hook. And thought Vivi was too small to eat, so he was going to raise Vivi until he was big enough to eat.
Oh.
Then he died. But if you go in there, Quenna starts seeing food, but then it's not really there. Then Quail turns up, follows after, and then Vivi's grandpa turns up in front of Vivi, Quail, and Quan.
If you were a character in Game of Thrones, what kind would you be? I don't know. Northman, probably.
Music by Nobuo Uematsu.
The scores haven't been the same since his departure.
It really hasn't. Final Fantasy XIII soundtrack really lacked
It
any of
was
its magic.
It was alright, but Final Fantasy scores before that were never just alright.
Well, that was the thing. The Final Fantasy soundtrack has always been, you know, pretty damn good. I mean, let's face it, the Final Fantasy melodies are being remade to a ridiculous degree each time.
Yeah. And they even exercised some self-awareness on that front in 15 by just giving you the option to listen to the soundtracks for the other better games.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it, Final Fantasy Adventure is one of the shittest Final Fantasies that exists, but the one thing you could say about it was that its soundtrack was good. Though Garland, I will just say that Garland and Necron kind of sucked as villains, let's be brutally honest to them.
Yeah. Well, Garland was alright because he, like, for what he was. I mean, he was a petty antagonist, a plot device. That's all he was ever going to be, and he did that fine.
Yeah, but it's the fact that he literally was aware that Kuja was going to cause a problem, and by that point he knew full well at that point that Kuja was being completely reckless and seemed to be banking on the fact that Kuja would die.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he didn't think that Kuja would somehow come back to Terra and cause all the shit that he did. Unfortunately, he miscalculated how long it would take for Kuja to die.
And so this concludes our playthrough of Final Fantasy IX, my personal favourite Final Fantasy.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Oh, we got to almost 3 hours old.
Yeah. Just
and
for the
it's
ending.
Finally over.
So guys,
what
final thoughts.
Final thoughts on Final Fantasy IX?
Yeah, on this playthrough, on the game itself, anything.
On this playthrough, well, it's been fun to watch you discover things you didn't know previously.
Yeah.
And ultimately, as for 9, it has its problems. Necron, Terra in general, a lot of small things are an issue, but they're not enough of an issue to take away from how good the game really is.
Yeah. There are a lot of issues, like the trance system is garbage.
Oh yeah, the trance system is really broken.
The only thing you would need to fix it is to be able to activate it when you want, rather than when the meter decides you must.
Yeah, or save it up.
Yeah. I enjoyed watching it. Oh, thanks, Jack. I'm glad to hear it. I appreciate that.
I think the game's pretty good, really good. The characters are all likable to a degree.
Yeah.
I don't think you can honestly say anyone in the party is not without personality.
I think Zidane is my favourite protagonist in the series, because he's quite different from Cloud, who's like I was never really the end of an era.
And it spent a lot of time probably giving homages to games that a lot of people probably didn't play at the time.
Yeah.
But it was fun for the older fans, and the game really did feel like a mix of the old and the new. Because
I didn't
if you
even
think
know about
it-
the homages to the older games, but it's still my favourite one.
Well, think about it like this. Ever since Final Fantasy V went to 6, the games have been going from went from a medieval to a futuristic, more modern look. If you think
Yeah,
about it, 6 was a bit more steampunk, 7 was a bit more modern with a bit of futuristic tech.
7
8 went
was like
ridiculously
cyberpunk, wasn't it?
cyberpunk, yeah. It's not steampunk. 8 was very futuristic, especially when you got to Esthar.
Yeah,
9 went right the way back to medieval, but it managed to mix a lot of the old and the new together, and did it
Yeah.
very well. I mean, the steam powered ships and everything, the mist powered ships.
it really sucks that you haven't been able to get onto Final Fantasy 14, because I would party up with you and stream play the shit out of that
yeah.
together.
Well, if 14 didn't have a problem with me and my password, and me constantly resetting it and still not accepting it, I think we'd probably be playing 14. But
Yeah.
it's decided to be an asshole about it, so 14 doesn't appear to be in our future. Nicole, what's wrong?
What if I could make you an account and give you the details?
Well, the thing is, it won't even let me change my ID.
On the console, you mean?
Yeah, it won't let me change the ID. The ID when it goes to the username and password thing, it won't let me change the username.
Well, that's a bugger, isn't it?
It is.
Anyway, Ian, what are your
So-
thoughts?
Well, Final Fantasy 9, it's my second favourite Final Fantasy, well, with 7 being the first.
Fair enough.
Well, 7 is my
I love
second favourite.
Yeah, well, I love the characters. I like the story. Yeah, I mean it has its faults, but I mean no more so than other Final Fantasy titles I can name.
Yeah,
You're going to throw 8 under the bus again, aren't you?
Yes.
I liked 8. Crucify me if you must, but I liked 8.
The
I don't-
world's
Is
worst
it even
love
worth
story.
crucifying you?
Yes, it was. Well, no, it was still a better love story than Twilight.
Yeah, but
Oh,
in
that's
Final
not
Fantasy, it's the worst love story.
Yeah.
But- But anyway, getting back to 9.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the soundtrack is great.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a given. And I like how we were a lot more creative with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And we
We
were what with this one?
Creative.
more creative.
Oh yeah.
With the character names and voices, I assume you mean.
Yeah.
Well, the voices. I mean, let's face it. You could not do Kuja and not put Frankenfurter over it. It just wouldn't work without it at this point.
I know.
I mean, it does help that Kuja was meant to be a woman to begin with before they, finished the game,
So,
which explains the boobs.
it leaves me wondering, which Final Fantasy are we going to do next?
Probably 15. Because.
Oh,
Well, hard to say.
Well,
say,
I mean, theoretically, if all he has that emulation thing, theoretically, he could pretty much do any of the PS2 or PS1 ones.
yeah, I could. Yeah.
Which means if he really wanted to piss you off in some way or get a reaction, which in itself would be a fun thing, he could theoretically just do 8.
I'll still be down with 8.
Yeah.
Oh
I can
yeah.
make fun. I can make fun of it.
That would be a Twitch thing, though. Once outstanding playthroughs on YouTube are done, we're sort of abandoning the live
That's
on
fine.
YouTube thing.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I mean-
That's fine.
What about 12?
I have never actually played much of 12.
Fucking start. Okay, fine. We can do the Zodiac. Fine, we can do the Zodiac Age.
I'll pick it up
But
sometime.
what about? Well, what's wrong with 12?
Apart from
I
it not
played it for a few hours,
Not.
put it down, came back to it ages later, forgot what I was supposed to be doing or
It's
why
not
I
even a
cared,
Final
and just
Fantasy
never.
game. It's a sequel. It's a sequel to Vagrant's story.
I hope for us to join together on Sota. Yeah, that'd be cool.
But it's got two.
If we can get a fourth,
It's got
we
two
can
of the
have
best
four-
characters in it.
Oh, you mean the characters who really, when you really look at the cast of Final Fantasy 12, none of them really should be there.
I
And when
mean,
it really comes down to it, you're the bad guys.
well, the two characters I'm thinking of is Balthier, because he's like Han Solo, and then you have what's her name,
Fran.
Fran, yeah. Those are like the
Good,
two
'cause
best characters.
If you said anyone else other than Fran in Final Fantasy 12, I was about to hang you upside down.
Yeah, they're like Han and Chewie.
Yeah.
They are, except if Chewie spoke in a very strange accent that wasn't her. Though her race being added to Final Fantasy 14 pissed everybody off,
Yeah. Well,
or at least pissed.
and
a
if
few
any
people
of
off
you
because
guys
they're
get
entire
really good
species.
at it, we can show where I'm going wrong. Yeah, cool. I've only got one more outstanding playthrough on YouTube, and that's the Spyro remakes.
Ah,
I mean, unless you want me to try and get back into Dark Souls 3.
yeah, let's not do that.
If we want to do Dark Souls, I can start again. I've forgotten where everything is. Yeah. Oh,
It's a
fourth
shame we
person
can't
has
do
joined us.
75.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we were just wrapping up and giving our closing remarks. So, guys, where can the internet find more of you?
Well, as you know, Ollie, you can find me on Murasaki's Pit, where I'm not really doing anything in particular at this point. I'm kind of on a bit of a hiatus, but I'm doing wrestling shows every so often.
Yeah. And Ian?
You can find me at Within the Grey Walls, where I'll be continuing the Spider-Man DLC and maybe play some old Sega games.
Sounds fun. Thank you for joining us. You're still going. We're just wrapping up. Thank you for joining us on this playthrough of Final Fantasy IX. It's been a journey.
It certainly has.
And we will see you when we see you for, I guess, the rest of the Spyro remake playthroughs. Bye.